Hello YouTubers! I love watching Australian Football League, AFL, and analysing the stats relating to the game and giving my opinion based on the stats. For this show, I'll be analysing on the Collingwood Magpies. I'd like to thank Wheeler Ratings website who made the stats available to analyse the data. Thanks! See their link in the description of this video. I'll be summarising on Collingwood's stats. This will be based on their 2023 season, looking at the list profile, scoring for and against, and where the improvement can be made in 2024, as well as discussing the potential round 1 side and my predictions for the 2024 season. In 2023, the Magpies finished in first spot with a win-loss record of 18 wins and 5 losses. They had a great home record of 10 wins and 2 losses. For away, it was great as well, at 8 wins and 3 losses. They won so many close games, including the grand final. They had 6 wins with margins less than 5 points, so it showed that they can win the close games. With that experience of the close wins, they were able to beat Brisbane in the grand final by 4 points. List profile. The Magpies are ranked as the second oldest list, with an average age of 27.2 years old. In terms of games played, they are ranked as the second most experienced team with 125.1 games. Hence, they are in their premiership window, so it is now the time to strike for another flag. In 2021, the club was ranked as the 5th most oldest list and the 8th most experienced games played. Fast forward to 2023, they are in the top 2 for both categories. This is attributed to the players maturing with playing 2 seasons and recruiting experienced players such as Tom Mitchell, Bobby Hill, Dan McStay, and Patrick Lipinski. I only have 6 subscribers and targeting for 100 subs. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and comment on my channel. Every subscriber will be appreciated. Returning back, scoring and defense. The Magpies were ranked number 4 for attack at an average of 93.1 points per game and conceded 73 points per game. That was ranked as the 3rd best defense. So, offensively and defensively, they were rated as elite. In 2021, the scoring for and against were ranked in the bottom 8 for both areas. Offensively, they had moved from the 16th best to the 4th best, and defensively, they had moved from the 11th best to the 3rd best. Elite defense can win premierships, at which Collingwood have. The forward line was ranked as the 4th best. They had a number of goal kickers that were evenly spread out between the 20 to 50 goals range. They had 3 players ranked in the top 35, with Milacek ranked number 12 with 47 goals, Elliott ranked 20th with 39 goals, and Bobby Hill ranked 33rd with 33 goals. The strength of the Magpies are their defense, which was the 3rd best. Darcy Moore and Nathan Murphy holding up the 2 key defensive positions. Moore had 3.6 intercepting marks per game to rank 6th in the league. Craner with 2.5 intercepting marks per game to be ranked number 29. Both players as rated elite for this field. Collingwood had 3 players in the top 40 for intercepting marks. In today's modern football, it is vital to have plenty of intercepting marks, as this can start the transition of the offense or the slingshot action. Looking at the ruck stats, the Magpies were ranked number 9 for the amount of hitouts won per game at 38.1. Also, they rank high for hitouts to advantage percentage of 27.9% per game to rank in 14th spot. In today's modern football, hitouts to advantage percentage 1 is critical in the 6-6-6 rule, where the centre bounce is the only opportunity for a one-on-one contest in the forward line, especially with the midfield trio of Pendlebury, Nick Dacos and De Goey. Looking at Darcy Cameron's stats, he was rated in the top 24 for hitouts won per game and hitouts to advantage percentage. Comparing to the best ruckman in Max Gawn, Gawn was rated in the top 22 for both fields. Cameron's output is similar to Gawn. There is no issue in the ruck position for Collingwood. The Magpies midfield are more of an uncontested ball than a contested team. They are ranked number 8 for the uncontested possession and number 13 for contested possessions. This helps when you have smooth-moving players with Footy+sports in Pendlebury and Nick Dacos, whose kicking are elite. You want to go more outside with these players. But you need Tom Mitchell to pick the ball on the inside and feed off to those outside players. Tom Mitchell would recruit a player that was required for their system and wins a flag in his first year at the club. As mentioned earlier, the Magpies had one player in the top 25 for contested possessions per game, with Tom Mitchell ranked at number 25, whereas in uncontested possession, the Magpies had one player in the top 6, with Nick Dacos, who was ranked number 6 in the league for this stat. They have more of a focus in uncontested possessions. I will highlight the major ins and outs for the Magpies in season 2024. Ins are Lachlan Schultz from Fremantle as a small forward and Harry D'Amata from the 2023 draft as a midfielder. The outs are Premiership player in Jack Ginnivan to Hawthorn and Taylor Adams to Sydney for opportunities. If you compared Schultz to Ginnivan, Schultz averaged 1.43 goals per game compared to Ginnivan at 0.85 goals per game. So, Collingwood have upgraded their stocks in this position. This is my predicted round 1 lineup that the team will select in season 2024. In defence, I had Crainer, Murphy, Howe, Cripps, Moore and Maynard. I had Murphy and Moore as the 2 key defenders down back and Howe as the third tall defender to take the interceptor marks. For the ruck, midfield and wing, I had the following. Cameron in ruck, midfield trio of Pendlebury, Nick Dacos and Degoe. On the wings, I had Sidebottom and Josh Dacos. For the forwards, I had Johnson, Cox, Schultz, Elliott, Marchek and Hill. I had Johnson replacing the injured McStay. On the bench, I had Lipinski, Tom Mitchell, McCready and Hoskin Elliott. I chose Markov as a sub, given he can provide speed and a short burst of the game, more of an impact player. The top 5 players for centre bounce attendance, CBA, are Degoe, Pendlebury, Cameron, Mitchell and Nick Dacos. This is one of the best midfield setup in the league. The player that I striked out in red is no longer in the team for season 2024, and their CBA rotation of player has been reduced. I have highlighted McRae as I believe he will have more opportunities to spend more time in the CBA to add further midfield rotation. Now I will compare the Magpies' centre bounce attendance to Melbourne's. In ruck, Darcy Cameron will fill in the same role as Max Gawn. Pendlebury with his elite kicking and Footy+sports to match up on Oliver. Tom Mitchell is the inside midfielder equivalent to Winey. Degoe is that explosive midfielder that can burst out of stoppages and kick goals like Petrarca. Pound for pound, their midfield is up there with the best. It is the midfield depth where Collingwood has Nick Dacos next in line compared to Tom Sparrow. I like to see Finlay McRae spend more CBAs and use up Taylor Adams' CBA time spent. He is my in-depth player I will speak on. Finlay McRae is a player that was taken with pick 19 in the 2020 draft. He is a tall midfielder at 188 centimeters who can kick on both feet and is a smooth mover with the ball in possession. In his draft year, his decision-making and composure was rated as elite. He's got fellow teammates in Nick Dacos and Pendlebury to learn from. You can never have enough elite kickers and decision-makers in your team. Only 3 teams have won back-to-back in the past 25 years, so I have Collingwood in the top 4 range. The Magpies were ranked number 4 in offense and number 3 in defense. These numbers are key indicators for premiership teams. That's the end, and thanks for watching. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and comment on my channel. Every subscriber will be appreciated.